artist, and I'm going to do a couple of pieces for you tonight. The first piece that I'm going to do is called I Am. Independent in thought, yet willing to respect your views, spirit contained in his body, metamorphosizing into something new, thirsting for knowledge of the universe and all that it holds true, energy spread throughout infinity and beyond, better known as a hoodoo. In this place and time, but I've been here before. My vessel carries a genome that predates antiquity's splendor. I breathe the air created before the dinosaurs. I walk on land created heretofore. My mind grapples with topics from the number theory of Fibonacci, the ancient and present-day religion, and symbols that are Masonic, often researching groups with dark histories like the Illuminati and secrets held in the Meadow of Spirit's divinity by master alchemists like Fukunan. Overstanding a sense of created in the image of God, then I glow, drifting in the universe with the stars' natural flow. Questioning Hermes saying as above, so below, my mind synthesizes information from history so that it can grow. I no more need to be in a trance to be in tune with the rhythmic vibrations of life than you need to be able to dance to the boom of the bass of the sadistic far right. I am consciousness in the present, brought to you by the libations of the Most High in the form of liquidity, thorough with divinity, brought into focus with clarity from the third eye. Liquidity to remind you that you need not wine to find me, for I am absorbed with the mind, spirit, and soul for you to be free. The eyes that help the blind to see. The sweet honey that is made in the hive of the bee. I am the solar rays of your sun, producing energy that reflects off your moon in the darkness of night. I'm the perceived spirits that you think oppose each other over your souls of fight. I'm the positive, negative, and neutral bound in an atom ever so tight. I am the universe manifested in this body from the combination of vibration, spirit, dark, and light. But mostly, I am you and you are me. Covering every spectrum of life with the yin and yang balance harmonically. Never separating from the realm of 6 degrees of connectivity as we work to raise the conscious level of all to be all that they can be. I am. Thank you. This next piece that I'm going to do is actually called The Creatress Goddess of Love. She came into the room with the energy of the mystics, simplistic in her approach, yet stirring up thoughts of most of the men in the room and some of the women that were obviously hedonistic. Eyes that hypnotized as if cast from water for crystal, hips that swayed in the blissful holistic motion of the ocean, lips slightly moistened as if by the morning dew, skin as dark as the night, definitely a daughter of a hoodoo. As she moved across the floor, I couldn't help but think to myself, she got it going on before I knew what she was here for. Being shy in nature, I felt the uneasiness of fighting my will to stare. You see, I knew if she were to look in my eyes, she would see my soul leaving me to feel better. Who was this woman who commanded the attention of the audience in her presence, mesmerizing even the air around her, invoking the spirit of reverence? Confident yet humble in her approach with movements in tune with nature's flow, she undoubtedly had something within her that reflected the energy of the cosmos, a vibration so soothing that it made even the fallen angels cry out of joy because even they knew that to view her beauty they had to look through the eyes of God. Then it all came back to me, flooding my memory as if by 1,000 rivers. She was the goddess of love brought to this realm as the creatress with a message to deliver. As she looked into my eyes, I knew she was all that I ever dreamed of as the anticipation made my body shiver. All of my fears of the past seemed distant, seconds seeming like an eternity as my fears began to wither. And then she spoke to me with a simple hello, with a voice that was more soothing than 10,000 gentle songs. She asked me if I ever understood the universal cosmos that makes us all one. She explained that love is the current that connects us all as my eyelids filled with tears that began to fall. And she kissed my tears as she warmed my spirit, giving me the strength to stand tall. The creatress goddess of love said she had always been here sharing the singularity with us all. Then she asked me, have you ever danced with the angels while taking flight? Dreams are the wings of the mind, you can fly. Come swim with me amongst the stars. We can ride the rings of Saturn and windsurf on Mars. She said, I think it's a fantasy, but she was serious when she told me this love would never be nefarious. Maybe somewhat mysterious because I wasn't familiar with the star series and it could leave me feeling somewhat delirious. She said we could ski on the asteroid belt and swim in the indigo blue atmosphere of Neptune to noon as we peer in the heavens at Eris. She said all it takes is us to synchronize our being to the perfect tune of our love, eliminating any fear that was near us. And she held me with an embrace of all of heaven's angels, and I knew I was home. As she reminded me, she was always with me in my chromosomes. From before I was born to long after the days my vessel would be gone, she touched my very soul while reminding me I was never alone. And I cried. Tears of 1,000 rivers that reminded me who she was. Tears of joy because of all the sorrow that kept me from knowing what I was made of. Enlightening spirit and soul from the cosmic energy from above, to break me from the veils that kept my mind trapped because I had forgotten the creatress, goddess of love.